Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome back to Leftovers Reactions. This is season 1 episode 7 because there is no episode 6, I'm afraid. My camera didn't record it. Okay then, in episode 5 we had the brutal murder of Gladys, a member of the Guilty Remnant. I'm not surprised that people have retaliated against the Guilty Remnant. What the Remnant have been doing in the town has been quite despicable, low and a little bit sick. But retaliation with a stoning to death of a middle-aged woman, yeah, I can't condone that. That's just going too far. And then, well, what it did do was give Kevin something to focus on other than the stupidly small petty crimes that he has been investigating. Lost baby Jesuses, lost shirts, lost bagels, lost marriages, but it gave him something to investigate, to be a detective for. And he's a damn good detective, and he got hold of that FBI guy, but yeah, that ended up having some quite disturbing conclusions. The FBI mentioned the Florida incident and suggested that he could make the Guilty Remnant problem go away permanently, which sounds a bit Hitlery. And then at the end we see all those dead bodies, Gladys being one of them, in that big warehouse, and they're being systematically destroyed, burned. Looks suspiciously like disposing of evidence to me. So there's some sort of state or country wide sanctioned murder going on? Possibly. Then we have the last episode, episode 6. I don't know what that episode was called. I never ended up looking it up. But it was all about Nora going to this convention thing and talking about her experiences and her loss, and calling out the author of a book about his loss a fake and a fraud. But then she went to see Holy Wayne, and I was wondering when he'd make a reappearance. And he hugged her and talked to her, and we see a completely different side of her than we did at the beginning, when she was totally consumed by her own grief, replacing, throwing away all the stuff that her kids would have eaten, replacing it with fresh stuff, almost like she was expecting them to suddenly reappear at any moment, and she really needed all the stuff that they would have eaten to be there for when they return. She wasn't letting go. And she went to see Wayne, and boom, like magic, it seemed like that massive weight had been lifted from her shoulders. Her whole demeanour changed, and she accepted a date from Kevin in the end. So really willing to let go. She got divorced from her cheating husband. Things are looking up for Nora. All she needs to do now is make the peace with Matt, which I don't see happening anytime soon. So we're on to a new episode, episode 7. I have no idea what this one's going to be about. I haven't even looked up the title, and I will do that afterwards, just for titling the video. But right now I'm going into it totally blind. I just hope that my camera doesn't screw up again this time.
Okay, I'm out. Really, Scotty? It's been 27 minutes. That's nothing. Come on, I'm done. You have like a half an hour of air left. You little bitch. You're
Let
fine.
him out, dick.
Yeah.
Whoa! He returns unto us, unmolested by the great darkness. Got Frost with a pathetic 28 minutes.
Okay, it's not a bullying. It's a game they're playing. A stupid game.
See you on the other side, Garvey.
Did
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get me out of here!
uh-oh.
Shit.
Oh my god. What happened?
This thing isn't working. It's not working. Get me
Get me out of here!
Don't panic, girl. Don't panic.
There's something to open it with!
How long?
I can't breathe!
Who are you? At least you knew what to do.
Tell your dad you saw me.
And why? Yeah, what? I'm not even going to question it. No, I am going to question it actually. Why? Haven't we seen him wandering the woods before? Oh, I've just seen Annie Q's in it, so hopefully we're going to get a bit more about Christine and Tommy. I'm sure these credits change. But it always ends the same. So I'm not sure. There's just... Every time I watch the credit scene, I notice something new.
Wake up.
Yeah.
I made you some soup.
Spiders underwater.
Christine, come
Spiders on the water.
I'm not hungry. I think I'm the baby. He's the only one. He's the bridge.
Okay. You need some rest. Wayne?
Who's this?
It's Tom.
Tom. Of course it is. I know that. I called you.
Are you okay?
Yeah, he seems a bit
Oh, great. Just great, Tom.
spaced out.
How much is left?
What?
The money that I gave you, how much is left?
About 6,000.
Fuck. All right, Tom. What you need to do is you need to take that money, you need to take half of it. That's 3. And you need to put it in an envelope and take that envelope and you seal it very securely under the mailbox on Harper and 15th. It's across from the chicken place. It won't be long now.
The hell is going on with Wayne? Why is he sleeping in a corridor? Or a tunnel or something?
All right, everybody, listen up. As most of you are aware, a couple years ago, our former chief started exhibiting some erratic behavior.
Erratic. He burned down the fucking library.
Oh my god.
Following which, he voluntarily remanded himself to a secure psychiatric facility, which he's just walked out of. I want patrols working all residential neighborhoods all night. Work a grid.
How do you want us to handle it if we get eyes on him, Chief?
Do not engage. Just call me immediately. Is that understood?
You have any idea what he wants?
Doesn't matter what he wants.
Yeah, what if we find him in a violent situation?
Then you have to stop him.
Yeah, you have to do your job. Cold, brutal truth.
Walk me if anyone runs out the back. Come on, Chief. I got one trapped.
Really?
Tommy.
Is he dreaming? He's dreaming. The dogs are people. Is this what his dream's telling him, that the dogs are people? No. Why is he wearing a band? What? Is he turning into a dog? Is this werewolves? That was a human bite mark.
Why is there a dog tied up in our yard?
He-
Dad brought him home last night. I can't believe you didn't wake up. How's your hand? Did you put Neosporin on it like I told you?
He doesn't remember any of this.
Yeah. It's good. Thanks.
Something weird's going on here.
Try not to get trapped in there.
How do you know?
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I walked out the back door of my residence. I just started running. About 10 minutes later, I come across a bunch of idiots yelling at a refrigerator.
You expect me to believe that?
No.
Not really. You have any tranquilizers?
Why would she have tranquilizers?
Well, those help.
Okay, she's got tranquilizers.
For me, for that.
Need this shit right now.
Maybe it's exactly what you need.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Stop! Damn it! Oh, fuck!
Wait.
Fuck! Fuck, fuck.
But he did stop at just the right moment to not mow them all down. Oh dear. You're going to try and follow, aren't you, to see where Wayne is? I don't think that will be appreciated.
Who the fuck are you?
Wayne! I know you're in here, Wayne! Wayne! Don't fucking move!
Whoa, take it easy. I'm the one who dropped off the money. I just wanted to talk to him.
Why?
Because I have one too.
What? Of what?
An Asian pregnant girl.
One of her.
It's been impregnating Asian women all over the place, then getting people to look after them.
Reverend Jameson here.
No, may I help you?
Matt!
Mr.
Matt!
Matt is not here.
Matt!
Hello? Mr. Matt, there's...
Matt, it's Kevin Garvey. Is my father with you?
He's almost ready to see you, but we need to get something first.
No, you're not getting shit. Not until you tell me where you are. Right fucking now.
Meet us at Sonny's off Route 17. 90 minutes.
Matt. Matt.
Motherfucker.
Oh, he's just broken that woman's phone.
There's got to be a reason he didn't tell us about each other. He's got to have a plan.
There's no fucking plan, dude.
Whoa!
Leon! Jesus Christ!
He said it would be my baby. He promised me. He's the one. He's the only one. He's the bridge.
The bridge? Is the bridge?
What's this?
Son, you need to know I wanted to keep you out of this. I tried to change their minds, but they wouldn't stop.
The remnants?
They would never stop. You need to accept it.
Dad, what does that even mean?
It's a gift.
I know you think I'm fucking crazy. But I'm not. I'm not, Kevin. What I hear, what they say, it is the goddamn truth. It's the truth, son. We're in the fucking game now. You understand? That whistle blew 3 years ago, and you cannot ignore it anymore. Your services are being requested. Eyes open, wide awake.
It's part of a bigger thing.
This is your invitation. This is your purpose. This is what you fucking accept.
Okay then.
So now I have a purpose.
You're needed.
Is everything, son.
I'm not entirely sure what any of this episode means, but there's obviously something beyond, something higher going on. I mean, normally I would say, yeah, batshit crazy, but with everything else that's going on, and he's very, very sure of himself, although a crazy person would be very sure of themselves. But, And being Damon Lindelof, it's very losty.
I'm not gonna let you off that easy, son.
Oh my God. Has that other woman gone on a jealous rage hunt? Oh.
It's a girl.
Oh. Phew, that one actually did record. Phew. Okay then, so Christine's given birth to the anti-Wayne, or an anti-Wayne. There could be more coming, and we don't know how many. What did she mean by he's the bridge? Is the gender of the child important to Wayne? I ask this because he seems to be increasing his chances, or maybe it doesn't matter the gender, it's just his, I don't know what his plan is. But Tommy is totally pissed off, he's totally disillusioned. Kevin thinks he's going mad because he's not listening to the voices, or he's not listening to people that can hear the voices, although it is a hard one to take. Where is all this leading? I really don't know. It's really starting to get really quite interesting, and I'm pretty sure that in the next episode it's going to do another character-based one, and we're going to end up not exploring what we've explored this episode. It is very reminiscent of Lost. in the bigger, in the bigger picture sort of scenario where there's something going on that nobody really knows what's going on, but there's something going on in the background, and a few people are in tune to this, but they just don't know how they're in tune to it or why. And it's all something to do with October 2011, the disappearances. Obviously that kid was in the refrigerator at the time of the disappearances, so he went in the refrigerator and then vanished. I think getting on with the next episode is probably a good idea, but this was really enthralling. I probably didn't react very much to it because it was just intense, very intense. The last episode was intense as well, and the one before that was intense. This is a very intense show, and it seems like, even though they're only an hour long, it seems like they're much, much longer. Like, I felt like we was coming to an end halfway through this, and when I looked at the time I was like, oh my god, we've still got another 27 minutes left. I know they're a little bit longer than the standard length of TV shows, but not that much. It's just that there's so much going on. I hope you enjoyed the reaction, and I will see you next time. And again, I apologise for episode 6. There was probably a lot I could have done to make sure that camera didn't screw up, but it screwed up anyway. So, there we go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye. I can do this.